How is Jameis doing? How does he look? We saw some video of him having somebody try to slap the ball out of his hands while trying to. His footwork looked terrific. What do you think?
Yeah, look, I think he's doing well in the rehab process. One of the things about Jameis is probably one of the hardest workers that I've been around. He's just got a tireless work ethic, and he loves football, and that's his life. Like, he does everything is all about ball to him, and so he's working his tail off and really doing a really good job in the rehab, and I like where he's at.
And so, is he your Week 1 starter? Do you think he's going to be healthy enough to start Week 1, Dennis?
Well, certainly that's certainly the plan.
Right.
And there's a lot of days between now and Week 1, but we certainly like where he's at right now. We like the progress that he's making. Man, I really loved a lot of the things that he did last year for us. 14 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. I mean, there was just some really good stuff that you see. And my vision and my hope is that he continues to progress on the same level as he gets another year in the system.
And then, we always talk about what teams have added, and I'll get to your draft in a second. Very rarely can you add somebody of the caliber of Michel Thomas, but it looks like that is technically what we keep talking about, everything going on with your team. But forget that can't guard Mike is coming back, right? So it's possible we see Winston to Thomas in Week 1 of the Saints season.
Yeah, that
Coach?
would be our hope. We feel good about what Mike's done in the rehab process. There's still a few hurdles that we gotta climb with any of our guys that had any injuries that they're trying to get back from. But I kind of look at it in terms of we drafted Chris Olave in the first round, but I almost look at it as getting Mike back. It's almost like we had 2 first-round draft choices at wide receiver, so I feel really good about that.
He must have been really happy about you guys trading up for Olave in the same way that I guess McLaurin was upset that the Washington traded down and let you go get Olave. I'm sure, so.
Yeah. Look, it was certainly. We felt like we needed to add some playmakers to our offense. We felt like that was an area that we could improve our football team, and we're really all about just what do we got to do to win games here, and so I felt like he was the player that we kind of targeted, that we knew we were going to get a great person, a tireless worker, tough, smart, highly competitive, one of the best route runners I felt like in this year's draft, and comes from an established winning program where we've had success getting guys out of Ohio State, and
That's right.
man, I just felt like the way the draft kind of fell for us, I felt great about how it worked out.
And then Penning is just a nasty mauler of a tackle. You got him later on in the first round. That seemed like such a no-brainer in a way because you had Armstead leave. What do you think Penning brings to your equation, Coach?
Yeah, I think exactly that. I think kind of a raw, tough, nasty, athletic talent, and there's certainly some development that we've got to do with the player, but really like the potential of this player a lot. Obviously, losing Teron Armstead was a big loss for us, and so trying to find somebody that could potentially be that replacement was something that we were looking at. I think my defensive mentality came out just a little bit in that pick, and that it's kind of that tough, nasty type of player.
Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.